welcome to Strings and More Knitting Podcast, episode 41. We are your lovely hosts. I am Shanna of Lambstrings Yarn, and this is Jaymie of LeslieJeanKnits. And yes, welcome.
Hi.
welcome. It's been a couple of weeks since we last podcasted, so we're a little out of practice.
Yeah.
We're just saying, like,
it feels like a long time. Yeah.
It does.
It's been a long time.
It really feels like longer than 2 weeks. But, whatever. We are podcasting from Patchogue, New York on Long Island, as always.
Yep.
And, yeah, we are indie dyers, business owners, small business owners, doing this little podcast about knitting and spinning and crochet and yarn and blah, 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 blah. All the stuff. All the stuff. So, if it's your first time joining us, then thank you. And we hope you enjoy what we talk about today. And if you're a returning viewer, then thanks for coming back. As always, we love you spending time with us. We love you in general.
Yep. We love you so much.
So yeah, if you'd like to venture onto social media and friend us, which of course we appreciate, you can find me as Lambstrings on Ravelry and Lambstrings Yarn on Instagram, Twitter, and Periscope. And you can find my beautiful hand-dyed yarns, of which I have some, as I usually do, at lambstrings.etsy.com.
Yay.
And Jaymie just did a shop update too, so she's got stuff to talk about.
Very little shop
That's all right.
update. It's a teeny itty bitty one.
It's better than nothing.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
You guys can find me on Ravelry as JaymieM, and I am on Instagram as LeslieJeanKnits. And you can find some of my hand-dyed yarn at LeslieJeanKnits.etsy.com. I did have a teeny itty bitty shop update, I think. Oh, it wasn't much.
A couple of days ago, yeah.
Yeah. A few days ago.
I had a shop update this morning. I could put like 20 skeins in there, maybe.
I think I put 10.
Yeah. You know, so we could talk about administrative. The reason the shop update was so small is because next Saturday and Sunday is the Long Island Fleece and Fiber Fair. Yay! May 20th and 21st. So if you're in the area or you're from Long Island and you don't know about it, then like, where have you been? But you can get all the information that you need for the fair at halleckville.com. It is the farm that the fair takes place in. There will be sheep herding demonstrations, sheep shearing, alpaca shearing, tons of vendors, myself included, and delicious food, like lobster taco, delicious food. Yeah, there's going to be good stuff there. So we would love for you to come join us. I'll be there both days, 10 to 4.
I'll be there one of the days. I don't know which day.
Yeah, so Jaymie will be there at some point.
Have to talk to my mom.
Yeah. And, so I've been getting ready for that for, like, the last month and a half. And I just kind of, like, threw some extras into the shop this week. So there won't be another shop update until after the show, obviously. But follow me on Instagram for all that important news. That's where you're going to find it. Yep. Yeah, what else for administrative? What else?
Oh, in 2 weeks,
Oh.
our Boxy Along is going to start, right? It's 2 weeks
2
now?
weeks? Yes. Yeah. Actually, I opened my calendar today to see what day that was, because we were like, June 1st, blah, blah, we started June 1st. But I don't know what day that is. I don't think it's a Saturday.
Well,
which
doesn't
is
matter. We could
the day
just...
that we podcast. No, it doesn't. It's a Thursday. It's a Thursday. So, yes. Currently, we don't have any knit-alongs going on, but in 2 weeks, on June 1st, we will be hosting the Hohi Locatelli Boxy Along, and we'll figure out a hashtag to attach to that, and we'll do that next week.
You're allowed to double dip, because I think there is a Hohi Along going. Who was doing that?
Primrose Yarn Company.
Primrose.
And I don't know if she's co-hosting it with somebody, but they are doing a Hohi Along, which started May 1st. And yeah, so if you're already doing that and you happen to be doing the Boxy, please double dip into our thread. Or if you're doing the Boxy and you want to start it on June 1st, then double dip into their thread, because her prize is really good.
Yeah, I think they started May 1st and they're going through the summer.
Yep. And we're starting June 1st and we are also going through the summer. So it's going to be Boxy, obviously. Any version of Boxy that you guys want to do. That includes children's, adults, V-neck, sock, worsted, whatever you want to do. So you have 2 weeks to pick yarns and which one you want to do. Because this I can't wait. I'm so excited.
Yeah,
I want to start it.
Last night I almost wound the yarn up, and then I was like, no, I better wait, because then I'll just be looking at the cakes of yarn
like
I can
opening a bag of chips and then not eating them.
Yes, precisely. That's exactly it.
Yeah. Yeah, so Jaymie and I, if you weren't with us last week, we showed off all of our gorgeous yarn because we can't stop talking about it because we just want to start the damn thing.
We do.
Like, right now. Right now. And the reason I was looking up the day was because it occurred to me that it might not be a Saturday that we're starting our cal, which is fine. But that, like, if it was a day or two before, like if it was close to the Saturday, then I would just start it and show you guys. But it's Thursday. So I can't show you guys 5 days before that I started. That's cheating.
Yep.
I was really hoping that Jaymie would be like, it's not cheating, but she was like, it
Cheating.
is. So
Not that it really matters for us, but
I know has permission from the co-host.
No.
So get ready for that, because I even if Jaymie, I feel like we're the only ones that are like, yeah, we're gonna do boxing.
My mom's gonna do one for Anna.
And Jamie's mom is doing one for Jamie's daughter, who is 5, and the yarn she's using is alpaca and pencil mix. It's like really luxurious for a 5-year-old. She's going to live in it.
Yeah, it was very nice. Yeah,
Yeah,
sitting there squishing it.
Yep, she's gonna live in it. She's gonna love it.
What next?
What else do we have?
We have a Ravelry group.
Oh, excellent. We do.
Of course, drinks and more. So, yeah, join there. That's where you participate in the alongs, and you can win the prizes there. We have an Ask Us Anything thread, which I don't think anyone has asked us anything in a while.
It's okay.
Which is okay. We had a lot there for a while.
We did have a lot there. You are correct.
Yeah.
We did have a lot.
Yeah, so go join us.
Yep, drink more. What was I going to say? Normally, a lot of times I say that we have our show notes are in the Ravelry group, but they haven't really been in there, so if you're interested in show notes...
Because I haven't been doing
And that's okay. That's totally fine. You know what? It's easier to just hit the down bar underneath this video, and all the show notes are there. Much easier.
Make Shanna do the work.
It's fine. I'm fine doing the work. I'm already doing the work. So that's where you can find that stuff. So, alright, should we go into all the wonderful things that we need to talk about that we did for 2 weeks?
Absolutely.
What the heck
I
did
feel like I should have had more for 2 weeks.
Me too.
Do you have any FOs?
I do.
Yay, how many?
I have 1 FO.
I have 2.
Alright, so Jamie's, alright, so FOs. And I feel like I haven't had an FO in like a month, and this morning I finished it before I came. I was like, I'm finishing it today. I have to have an FO.
Well, one of my FOs, it's not blocked and the ends aren't waved in, but it's finished.
Who cares? We haven't been here for 2 weeks. It's an FO.
Yeah.
So what is it? Show us, Jaymie.
My sweater.
Nice.
By Isabell Kraemer. You remember the name? Was it Walk on the Beach? Something the beach?
On the Beach.
On the Beach.
By Isabell Kraemer.
So.
Yeah.
Yay, I finished it. See?
Nice.
I just have to weave in all the ends. So, we do. But
I'm so glad that you finished this.
I can't wait to block it and wear it.
I love that it's like meshy.
Can I remember the yarn? It's Knit Picks. Oh, I have
right
3
there.
schemes left over as well. Knit Picks. Full of the Andes sport.
Yeah.
See?
And Midnight Heather or something,
yeah,
right? Because I remember because I want this color.
I have 3 full schemes left.
Oh, what are you going to do with them?
They're there for something.
You know, they might actually look nice as like kind of like little stripes in your hoagie boxy. Maybe. Like
No,
if
I
you wanted to
can't.
put little
It's
stripes
different.
somewhere.
Sport. It's going to be
Yeah, you're right.
quite thin.
It will
Comparatively speaking.
Yeah. You could probably just put it in there.
So see?
Yeah.
It's so nice. Oh, look, you can see the green in it. Yay! I have such a hard time on the camera.
Oh my god, there's the green!
Well, the color, like the true color, it
tough.
just looks blue. It looks navy blue, but like it's got the green.
We look
in
super
it.
pale as well. Like
It's coming at it pretty well.
yeah, it looks good. You can see the heather in it, I think, like, which is nice.
So I finished that finally.
Yay! I'm so glad. And when you block it, you're gonna wear it.
Yeah.
It's like a mesh. Like
Except it's going to be like in the 70s next week, so I'm not going to wear it.
Yeah, but it's like a mesh top.
Until the fall.
And there's a like common misconception about wool is that it's very hot and heavy, and it's not. Mm-hmm. It's the perfect fiber.
It's perfect.
Like for realsies.
So, I don't know. I'm happy. I got that.
I know,
done.
I can't wait to see that on. That's going to look really nice.
This week I'll have the black kit.
Yeah.
Your turn.
Jaymie and I don't show each other anything before we do this podcast, so like we're both like for the first time usually.
I love them.
I finished my socks. Yay! My second pair of socks ever. So these are Speckled Tonic. Ugh. By somebody. I don't think I've ever remembered who it was by, but I will put that information up. I used Lambstrings yarn, Tralala sock in the Poet colorway. And the reason I used that color was because when I speckled it, I didn't put enough of the blue, so these are very orange, like heavily orange speckled, but the actual color is more blue speckle. But I figured, what the heck, I didn't
use the boo boo scheme.
I use the oopsie scheme, thank you. And there'll be samples when I do the shows and stuff. But I love these. And I actually did an extra repeat of the texture pattern because I don't know if you guys can see where my heel ended. It should have been like up here. But because I have small feet, right, it happened to be on this texture pattern, so otherwise it would have ended up there.
Yeah. So
I just added an extra pattern. So I think that this is heel flap and gusset method. Remember I was saying, I think I'm doing it wrong because all I'm doing is increasing, right? So you do the increasing and then you do the short rows, you do the short rows and then you do slip stitches here for this texture, which I really liked. So that is the gusset, right?
Yeah.
Jaymie says
That's what I did for those green ones that are just
then
thrown on the floor over there.
Then yes, those are them. So, and I was really excited about the way that they came out. Like, they look good on, and I have to tell you, I think I like the way they fit better than the short row heels. I tried on my old pair of socks this morning, and I tried these on, and I was like, I think I like these better. I like knitting the short rows better, but these I think fit a little bit better.
See, my socks I did like that. They're so huge I can't tell.
Yeah. Aw.
How many stitches did you cast on for these?
Well, it's toe up.
Oh, okay, so how many stitches around then? Like, when you got to the width of it?
Yeah, I don't know.
You didn't let me count them right now.
14 times 4.
Because we can't do random.
Not that kind. That's no. Well, all right. Challenge accepted. 4 times 4 is 16. So it's 56 stitches. I just got lazy.
That's what these ones are. I think 56.
56.
They fit pretty good.
Yeah, they fit pretty good. They were on 1.5. Size 1.5. Chagus, circular, 2 at a time. So I had to fandangle when I got to the leg, and you work in the round, the whole pattern in the round. So right here, these stitches, they're supposed to overlap one another, and you can't do it when you work 2 at a time. So you could do it on the outside of the knitting needle. You can transfer your end stitch to the next needle, but you can't do it in the middle parts. You can't transfer those stitches. So I had to knit 2 together, and then I had to cast on 1 on the other side, and then I was like, it's just not going to look the way it's supposed to on one side. So big deal, whatever. So heads up, if you're planning on doing these 2 at a time on circs, then you're going to run into that problem. But I love them.
I think they look so cool.
I'm glad they're done. But I like them.
And it looks good with the speckled yarn. It looks really good with the speckled yarn.
Yeah, that was a pretty good, I like that design a lot. Yeah. Anyway. So, what else did you finish?
My other FO, it's got a boo-boo on it that I did on purpose because I ran out of yarn.
Whatever.
So, my vanilla extract socks by RizzaKnits.
Nice.
You can't use a mini skein because you run out. You run out.
But see, that's what I was saying. Like, the toes are really big.
Yeah, it's because the toe,
Yeah.
she uses the color more than just, like, where you're increasing for the toe.
But if you did that, if you only used it with the increase,
Then yes,
then you would work out.
It would have been fine.
So, another tip. But these came out. Look at Jaymie.
Look at that one short. They don't fit me anyway, so I didn't care.
Really?
Because those are 60.
Oh
60
my god,
stitches,
how come you keep making socks that don't fit you?
Because those ones, the 56 ones, I couldn't try on because remember I had them on the 9-inch circular.
I know.
So they would have popped off the 9-inch circ. So I said, oh well, I'll do these ones 50. I think these were 56 and these were 60. I was like, what the hell? I'll just knit them. I can wear them like around the house anyway. It's not a big deal.
Yeah.
Those ones are huge on me. They fit Ron's foot.
Those ones? Well, then Ron
not
can wear them.
lengthwise. No, not lengthwise, but widthwise.
Widthwise.
So when I make his socks, I know 64 stitches.
That's for him.
That's
so
64
funny.
stitches for him.
That's so funny.
He was so excited. He tried it on. He was like, look, it's Ron foot. I was like, oh my god.
You can't have
That's
these
how
socks.
huge.
These are my green socks.
Well, I would have let him if they fit him lengthwise, but I knit them to fit my little foot. His are a lot bigger.
They're like a combination of Jaymie and Ron's feet.
So, yay!
Yay.
They're cute. I would definitely do them again. But yeah, if you want to use...
undo that.
Probably, and just... I don't care. I'm going to be wearing them around the house. I
Yeah.
can't wear them with shoes because they're going to be too big.
They're too big. But the colors look nice together.
Yeah, I love the colors.
The lighting is a little harsh right now because it's getting late.
It's like, yay! Technical difficulties.
Yeah.
So yeah. Oops.
We got so many socks done.
Socks!
Nice. We got the socks done.
That's all my FOs.
Yeah, I don't have any more FOs. What'd you work on this week?
I didn't even say whose yarn I was using.
That's all right.
I
I probably would have just put it at the bottom.
Lambstrings.
The mine.
Blacklight. Yes, Blacklight. And then this was, oh my god, Seashells by Sock Obsession.
Sock Obsession, yeah.
Seashells. And I have a lot of it left. This is good.
Mm-hmm. Make a pair of mitts out of those would be really nice. Yeah.
Or something.
Or
Save it for
something.
kind of shawl or anything.
Yeah. Another fade.
Oh my god,
no. Did you work on your fade this week?
Nope. Didn't touch it.
It's getting too big, yeah. Right? You're at that, like, 5th color.
Well, I am, yeah. I'm at the 5th color.
Yeah.
It is where it's starting to decrease, but,
it doesn't start to feel any better because no matter what you do, you're gaining stitches.
Yeah,
You decrease on one side and then you increase on the other.
Yeah.
It's like never ending.
See, I think really it's these. Does the stitch count just
the stitch count gets bigger. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't touch that.
No matter what you do, the
how
stitch
many
count
things
gets
did I
bigger.
work on? I worked on that 1, 2, 3. I think I worked on 3 things.
Okay, good. You talk about one first. Because I only worked on 2 things this week.
I'll talk about the disaster. Well, it was a disaster. I picked up my Lisa Much shawl again. If you guys have been watching, you guys know I misread the directions.
I totally forgot about your Lisa Much shawl.
I did the second half completely wrong. I was almost done. I had to rip it all back, which I did. I did do that. And I started again. So I got a little bit of it done.
So where did you rip it back to? Well, you had up here, right?
Just below this light line, so.
And you had, like, 3 of these, right?
Yeah. It was, like, up to there, I think.
Yeah. Here, I'll hold this.
Yeah. Where's the little bump? I think on your side now. Oh, no. It's hard to tell because it's... Where is it? There it is.
Oh, for a split second, I was like, oh my god, if she missed it. There's a little bump right there.
Yeah. So, I had it coming on this side. It's supposed to be that side.
Yeah. I can't wait for this to be done, though. It's going to
go
back
me too.
Here. It's going to go right back here.
Wait, you should brought yours. We could have had yours up.
Mine's very thin. Remember, it's like
I think this is going to be thin, too,
No, it's not.
You don't think
it might be? I don't know. I love these colors, though. I can't wait for this to be done. Everything's getting blown out a little bit. So it's it's much richer than it looks. But, yeah.
Yay.
Isn't that nice? I totally forgot about it.
Yeah, right. Because it should have been done like 2 months ago.
I mean, I knew that you didn't finish it, but I haven't even thought about it.
It's because it went in timeout for a little while.
Yeah. It was being a naughty shawl.
A naughty shawl.
Naughty.
So yeah, I put the needle through. I picked up along where I wanted to rip out to.
Yeah, your
lifeline.
lifeline.
And then I ripped out. Yeah, lifeline.
Yeah.
It was my first time doing that, so I was a little nervous, but it went okay.
They're not as scary. Like, when you're doing it, it's like, oh, it's a breeze when you're doing it, but they're intimidating.
When you think about it, yeah.
I've had to do a lifeline quite a few times. I hate on lace. When it's heavily laced, I'm like, oh, forget it. I'll just deal with the mistake. Because I can't pick that lifeline with lace. It's too confusing.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, it's too confusing. So I lied. I only really worked on one thing because the other thing I worked on was my FO. So I really only worked on one other thing. So what did I work on? Last time we podcasted, I was saying that I was doing like a faded cardigan. That I was taking the Abria pattern by somebody who I can't remember. All of a sudden now I can't remember names. I used to be so good at it. And now I'm like, I don't know.
It was not funny.
Whatever. I know, right? I'm like, I'll put it up. But the original cardigan doesn't look anything like what I'm knitting because I'm kind of using the Fawn Knits finished project for her Abria cardigan, for my Abria cardigan. But it is a top-down, built-in neckband and button band, open front cardigan. So I worked on that a little bit. I think the last time I showed it, I wasn't even past the arms. So I'm on the third color.
Yeah, you weren't past the arms yet.
Yeah. I'm on the third color. There, you can see it there. The first two colors don't really look
different.
Yeah, the second color... The second color has speckles. That's about it. It's like the same base color. And then the third color is going to look a little different. But the first two colors are my Ewetopia DK. The first one is Shabby Chic, which I don't know that I'm going to continue. And the second one is Moonbeam, which I am going to continue basically with Shabby Chic with speckles. I kind of just speckled it. So the third color that I'm working with is the Dragonfly Fibers. Colorway is Hand of the King. No. Is it?
Yes. Hand of the King.
Yeah, because yours is Winterfell. Yes. My color is Hand of the King. And it's a sport weight. So it's lighter than my DK. Like, when I knit it, I can really feel a difference between the sport and the DK. I didn't think I was going to. But, like, you can even see, like, it's much lighter.
Yeah.
It's not going to be a big deal. I'm doing, like, 3.5 inches of each color before I switch it. And then my next color is going to be Hydro Press, which is getting blown out, but that's okay. So, yeah. So, I worked on that. It looks teeny.
It does look teeny. I was going to say, Shanna.
It looks
itty-bitty.
Itty-bitty. But, well, of course, when I block it, it's going to be a different story. Like, this is all going to stretch out and stuff like that. So, but it does. It looks itsy-bitsy. I brought it to work, and I was working on it at work, and they were like, that's for a child. And I was like, no.
That's for a child.
No, it's not.
Aww.
It's not. I'm a tight knitter, as we've established. I knit super tight, so this is going to grow. But I'm excited about this one. I'm joining the fade revolution, but I'm doing my own fade. So, yeah, that's it. That's it. That's all I worked on, and I dyed everything on the planet.
You've been dying like crazy, so that always sounds funny when you say that.
I know, like dying.
You've been dying like crazy.
I know it sounds like I'm talking about something dramatic, like oh my god, I died, but I did.
Have you seen my bag I made? My own project bag. I was so excited to use it.
I love those bags.
I cast on a new project.
After last week, she was like, I can't. She was so good. What the heck happened?
I finished 2 things.
I know.
Figured I finished 2 things, I could cast on something new. It's a little thing,
right.
so I'm using my Winterfell.
Nice. Nice. I love that color.
I love it too.
Oh, it's looking dark,
like,
but it's very blue and beautiful.
I love it.
So if you weren't with us, the story behind these yarns is that we were at Vogue Knitting Live, Jaymie and I, and we went into Dragonfly Fiber Arts, and I knew I wanted something. I wanted the Urban Fox colorway.
Yes.
And I saw Hand of the King instead, so I grabbed it. And then Jaymie was like, I don't know if I really want, I really need a sport weight or a DK or whatever it is. And she picked a color that she liked, and I was like, I'm going to get it for you for your birthday, because I owed her a birthday present. And we're both online, and we realized that hers is called Winterfell, and mine was called Hand of the King, and we totally simultaneously bought Game of Thrones inspired colorways.
We geeked out of it.
Without planning it. So we were like, oh my god! We were such besties. And now we're simultaneously working on them together without discussing it.
It's
You're
awesome.
my bestie! You're in here. So what are you making, Jaymie?
I'm making Hoarfrost. Anyway, it's a quick knit. It originally calls for DK and for you to do it on a size 7. 6 for the brim and 7. They always have you use smaller. This is sport weight.
Yeah.
So I did 5 for the brim, and I'm doing the hat, the body of the hat in 6.
In 6, yeah.
And it's still a little loose, but I don't care. I love it.
Well, my whole thing about loose hats and stuff like that is that you can always thread some elastic through the inside of the brim if it doesn't fit.
I think, this, it's definitely going to fit.
Yeah.
It's just, you could tell it's, a more open...
Yeah, it's an open... Yeah, you can tell.
But I don't care.
So,
I like it.
So what's the big deal?
Can you really see?
It's very dark.
It's a dark yarn, and it's coming out.
Today would have been a perfect day to go outside, too, but it's raining.
It is.
So we're not even getting sun from outside.
Maybe... Oh, no, next week we're not going to podcast because you're going to be...
I know. Hopefully it doesn't rain. But yeah, next week, I feel like we're taking every other week off for 2 months.
Maybe the week after that we'll go outside.
Yeah, we'll have to do something the week after that.
Hopefully it'll be nice out.
The week after that, I have a birthday party to go to, so we're going to be here late. But it stays late. It stays light.
The sun really doesn't go out until 7.
Like
it
7.
starts setting.
True dat, yo.
I put my mouth away.
So Sora.
It's a mouth away. There he is.
I moved something before. Oh, I moved your...
Hermione's on that one.
Yeah, I was like, what's on here?
Yeah.
Good, you have stuff on stuff.
I don't know where else to put them, so... Put them on my bags.
Yeah. I like that color so much. That blue.
The blue.
Yeah.
I do too. I really like the dark blue.
It looks
and
nice.
it's knitting up. It's so soft and so nice. I want to buy a whole bunch and make a sweater out of it.
I know. Well, I think that's what I might do. I definitely want a sweater quantity from Dragonfly. My only it's weird. This is a light gray.
Yeah.
This up here, it's a light gray, and then it has it's speckled with dark brown.
Mm-hmm.
The color is rubbing off.
Oh, is
when I'm knitting between my fingers, I don't know if it's the brown or if it's the black dye used to make the gray. Mm-hmm. Either way, it's not a big deal. It's a totally normal thing with hand-dyed yarn. It's not okay if it bleeds, if you're knitting stuff together and it bleeds, one color bleeds into the next, or if it bleeds, heavily when you're washing something.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, anyway, I want the same thing, a sweater's quantity.
Yeah.
It's nice yarn.
It is very nice yarn. And that dark blue, I just love it.
Yeah.
Because I didn't already knit myself a dark blue sweater, I need another one. I think blue is probably my favorite color to wear. Dark blue.
Yeah. Yeah, I like it, same thing, dark colors. Dark blue, grays, black.
I like green as well.
She likes the green. Yep, and purple. Blue, purple. Gray.
I spun!
Yay!
Wow, that got really washed out. It was all one color.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Oh, I saw this on Instagram.
Yeah, I put it on Instagram.
Yeah, I
so
totally
if you guys follow
forgot
my
about it.
Instagram, you saw.
I love this. Is like a worsted, chunky.
Yeah, I'm just like having fun with this one because
This
the other one
one's
I was
nice.
trying really hard to get it like the same and everything.
Yeah.
And let me say, the spindle makes so much difference.
Does it?
Yeah, this one I could spin and just let it drop and do it. Continue spinning.
With the other one, why couldn't you do that? Because it was too short?
I don't know. I really... Oh, it's curling a little there. Well, first off, I was having the problem. It's about like half of the size of this one.
Yeah.
And my yarn kept falling off of it, and that was just aggravating me.
Yeah.
And I don't know, maybe the weight or something, or maybe it just wasn't aerodynamically built. I don't know.
Science!
I have no idea. Science! I have no idea. This one just spins very nicely. I got it on Amazon. I don't remember the brand or anything.
Probably factory made, and that's probably why it's so, the other
it's
one...
a heavier one.
And the other one was handmade.
Yeah.
So probably it's like perfected because it's machine made. I don't know.
I don't know either.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But these colors are really, really nice, Jaymie. This is coming out so nice. Look at that.
This is created by LCB. I think this is a one of a kind. What was it? Let me see. I've got the tag still. I already did more than half of it.
I didn't know that you had one of hers. I know that we follow her on Instagram, but I didn't make the connection.
Oh yeah,
because you had this for a while.
Yes. Yeah, I've had it for a while.
Yeah.
So there's a little bit left. It's got that dark purple, which I have spun some of it. It's just buried
in
under.
There.
This one was called Basket of Mums. It's Polworth, 22 micron. Yeah, 4 ounces. Yeah.
So somebody was saying that Polworth is like a dream to work with. How do you feel about it compared to the other fabric that you spun?
It's different.
It's different. In what way?
It's so different. I don't know. Like, it's weird. As you pull it apart... Let me take a little bit out.
It's really getting washed out when I hold it back there. That's nice.
Like, when you feel it, like, it feels almost sticky. It's not sticky, but do you know what I'm saying? Like, it's,
It has some grip to it.
Yeah.
Like each little...
It has grip to it. It's super, like, fluffy and soft.
Yeah. See, like the other fiber that you were spinning
I feel like I've only spun one other thing.
Yeah.
So I don't really
but what
know.
was the other thing? Was it... Did it have silk in it? I think it had silk in it.
I think I wasn't ready for whatever was in it. It had...
You're so funny. I just wasn't ready.
It had silk. It had bamboo.
Yeah, right?
Bamboo.
So it was super, like... I call it when something is so soft that it's almost liquid. Like, it's that, so it was very soft. This is very soft, but it has more
sturdy.
of a cotton candy.
Yeah, like
consistency to it. Like, you can pull it and it's got resistance.
Yes,
right?
There's resistance when you pull it.
Yeah, somebody commented on one of our videos, because we had talked about this, that, like, it's gonna, like, in so many words, she was like, it'll change your life. And I was like, oh, interested in that.
I have to say, I do like it, but I went into this, like, knowing, like, I'm just going to spin a thicker one. I'm going to let it do what it wants, and I'm going to have fun with it.
Good.
Because the other one drove me crazy.
And
it happened. I did a lot.
And it looks great. I love that that's, like, a worsted weight.
It's got a lot of, like, thick and thin.
Yeah.
And I'm just, like...
You have to make something with that.
I probably will. I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe, like, a cowl or something.
Yeah. That'd be really nice.
And I'm almost done with it. Like, the other one took me a year.
Yeah.
It took me a year to spin it.
So, again,
and this one I'm almost done.
And in no way am I saying that the other spindle was terrible or anything, but it makes a difference, your tools.
I think just for a beginner, it wasn't... I was a total noob.
Yeah, it was a little too advanced for a beginner.
What I was doing.
Now, I wonder if after you've spun a few things, if you went back to that spindle, if it would be easier, or if you would not feel the way you did about it when you first spun.
Well, we'll see.
Yeah. I mean, it's small, so you do a small amount, but...
It's huge.
Yeah, I really love the worsted weight spun yarn. That's nice. If you weren't with us for the last episode, Jaymie did finish her first spinning, and it went mostly in the garbage. And the other part of it is in, like, a little jar, decorative jar. I think you put it in the bathroom.
No, but I do have some of it. Like, here's some of it.
Yeah. But look at the difference between, like, the consistency and the smoothness of it. Yeah. You're going to make me want to spin. I don't want to spin.
Yeah, you do.
No, I don't. I just want to touch it all.
Do it.
I like this. The Haworth feels nice.
It does. It's like so mushy.
It's so mushy.
And I like the colors in this one. It's so nice. Love it.
Yeah, looks good.
Yay. So I did that.
So I think that's all that we worked on.
Yes.
Right? Did you get anything? Well, I know that we got
those.
I know that we got gifts.
Did I get anything? I don't think so.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think so. I'm going to remember something after
Probably. So, last week, the last time we podcast, we had a special guest from Jaymie's mother showed up and co-hosted the podcast with us, and we kind of lost some things that we were going to talk about. So we have stuff today, and we're going to be a part of our acquisitions. I was contacted by Natalie on Ravelry, and she really said she wanted to. She was very. She was so cute. She's like, oh, you've inspired me to knit and make bags and do all this stuff. It was like the sweetest thing. I was so touched. But she said, I really want to send you something. And I was like, yes, please send me something. So she lovingly gifted us some handmade stitch markers.
They're super cool.
They're so cool, you guys. They're so unique. I haven't seen anybody with anything like this.
No, yeah, they're different.
Yeah. So check these out. How cool is that? They're all a bunch of jump rings. I put jump rings or slip rings. I forget which one is which.
They're so cool. These ones look like little yarn balls.
Yeah.
I feel like little wound yarn balls.
Mine's purple and Jaymie's is green, obviously.
Of course.
Obviously. So I'm going to take one off so you guys can see. She just kind of they twist together. Oh, it's not really showing up. Get my head out of the thing. There we go. They're all the rings that are twisted together. And then the big one looks like a yarn ball.
And they feel cool.
They feel cool.
They're fun to play with.
And they're light, which I really like.
Yeah, they're very light.
So, of course, she hand makes these. It's Natalie's Little Knits. And I don't think that she has a store yet. An Etsy shop yet. But, Natalie, if you're watching, you really need to get one because these are so cool. Nobody's going to have these.
Yeah.
Nobody's going to have these.
They really are. It's so light.
Yep. You see a progress keeper, I make handmade progress keepers with beads and stuff. Mm. And they're nice. I mean, sometimes I make them and they're a little heavy. You would think that this size would be heavy, but it's not. They're perfect. I couldn't get over them when I opened them. I was like, oh my God, I've never seen anybody sell anything like these or use anything like these. They're just so unique for progress
really
keepers.
Cool.
So Natalie, thank you so much. I love them. She said she's going to start making bags. And she was really nervous.
Oh,
don't
be nervous. If I could do it, you could do it.
Okay, so that's what I said to her when I emailed her. And as I was saying it, I was like, this sounds so mean.
You bitch.
This sounds I think Jaymie is stupid. I was like, if Jaymie can do it, you can do it. With a little winky face. Don't tell her I said that. But whatever, she said it. So...
It's true. I mean, yeah, I'm crafty, obviously, but I mean, it's not hard. She was follow the instructions.
She was like, I'll send you the first ones, and I was like, good. Those first ones, if you could part with them and you want to send them to us, I want them mistakes and all because I'm just so. She sent the sweetest note with this stuff. It just made me feel so good that.
Yeah.
She's like, I'm knitting and I'm doing all this stuff because of you. And I'm like, sorry, not sorry. Thanks for the gifts, though, Natalie. Those were really, really great. And you'll have to let us know when you have a shop.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
So
let everyone know.
Yes. So that we can share it. So I thought that was really nice. And I did, okay, so I bought something.
Yay!
Mm-hmm. Which I Instagram, so if you follow me on Instagram, you've already seen it, although I didn't really get a lot of views, because it's just a silly book. But, we even opened a thread in our Ravelry group about this subject, what to do with your mini skeins. because they're so much more than like scrappy blankets and heel-toe contrasting colors on your socks and color work and everything else. Also, I make a lot of mini skein sets. And I've had people ask me, like, oh, what can you do with the whole set? And so I put 6 mini skeins in my set. And I think it's the Tralala sock base. And it's like 558 yards total. So you can get like a decent shawl out of it. Mm-hmm. But I don't have a pattern to give anybody. So I went on Amazon. No, I didn't. I went somewhere.
She lied.
I don't know. I researched it somewhere, what to do with your mini skeins, and I got this book. Jaymie is so excited. She was like yawning from anxiousness. I got this book from Amazon. Okay, 25 patterns.
I like the shirt.
25 patterns, suggestions you can do with mini skeins. This book was $6.67.
Nice.
Yeah, down from like $15. And it was Prime. I got it in 2 days. 25 patterns for $6.67 is crazy to me.
Yeah.
$6.67 is like you pay for one
pattern. I was
going
to say it's pretty much a pattern.
So I'm going to spend the rest of the week casting on a new project with my mini skein so that I can use it as a sample at the show. And I have to find which one I'm going to do. Hello, where is it? Oh, it's this one. But this is all mini skeins, you guys.
Oh, that one is cool.
Right? It's all mini skeins. It's 5 mini skeins. Fingering weight. Slouchy beanie. So I'm going to do that one because I really, really like that. And then this was another one that was in there.
I like those too.
Right? These mitts. These colorwork mitts.
Those are really cool.
Right?
I made a sticky book from you.
You can. Do whatever you want. If you want to take a picture of it or if you want to borrow it, I don't care. I could have just shown it was on the back of the thing. But they show you there's scarves, there's shawls. Yep. I mean, obviously you're going to need like a large skein for the in-between colors. Mm-hmm. $6.67, you guys. I'm like promoting Amazon like they need it. And then like little home decor like coasters and stuff like that are in there. Like, don't get me wrong, I love the scrappy blanket. Jaymie's doing a scrappy blanket. It's coming out really, really cool. But there has to be projects you can make. I mean, look at this. It's a little out there with color for me. But I would totally do this with, like, neutral colors. Mm-hmm. And, like, scrap yarn and mini skeins that you have hanging out. So, whatever I said on my Instagram, if you're like me and you need suggestions for projects or you have so much scrap yarn you don't know what to do with and it doesn't go together and blah, blah, blah. This book is worth it. 25 patterns, you guys. Just throwing that out there. I gotta make that hat. I have 5 days to make a finger.
You can do it.
Well, I brought my knitting needles with me today because I think I'm gonna start it. Actually, I brought the yarn that I think I might use for it.
Oh, let's see.
Mm-hmm. So, I mean, like, I don't know. It's probably gonna look similar to my fade, because like a lot of this.
Is there leftovers from your fade?
Yeah. So I don't know what order I'm gonna do. These are all leftovers from the fade. I have some Ode to Virginia that I want to use. I have Rat that I want to use. So it'll be like predominantly like gray, purple.
Like all of your stuff.
Yeah. It's going to be quite like my things. And look, I think each color for that hat, you only need like 80 yards. So that's less than a mini skein. Yeah. But I'm not going to take them all out. But look, you guys, I'm just going to do this. Right? I bought some of those ugly styrofoam heads. So it's going to live on one of those for the show.
Can we paint faces on them?
I was seriously thinking about painting them, but I don't... So I was thinking about maybe painting like just putting blush on them. And that's it. Like, just put some rosy cheeks, and that's it. I find that when people paint faces on them, they freak me out.
Because it's creepy.
It's creepy. If you don't paint the right kind of face, like, with the right, like, if you don't contour really correctly, it's super creepy. Yeah. You know? So maybe just some blush. I don't know. They're creepy. No matter what you do with them, those things are creepy. But they're like $5. You know, and I could put a cowl around it, and I could put a hat on it. You know? I should give them all piercings, like face piercings, like in head ring, or I should give them all nose rings. The bull ring.
The bull rings.
I really want a bull ring. And I ordered a lady. I ordered a dress form for a sweater.
I ordered a lady.
So she's coming.
It's legal,
too.
Shanna.
I ordered a lady. I could pay you to just stand there and model my crap. So I ordered a lady for that. Yeah. Stepping it up. That's right.
Do we have anything else here?
No. Well, you have your the what we're gonna do next, right? That we are never gonna do.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm not doing this next.
This has to. All right. So what we're doing next, I think we've tried to come up with different names for it.
Shit we're never gonna do.
I think that there's a word for, there's a word for that, and I think it's gonna have to be that kind of segment.
Dreaming.
Yeah,
We want to do it. We have all the
we
best
do.
intentions.
Of course we do.
Intentions isn't a word.
Jamie's like, it's been a dream of mine for 20 minutes. We're gonna do it.
20 minutes. Oh my god.
Anyway, what are you gonna do next?
Am I talking about this?
Yeah.
I was just skimming with some sock yarns I had. Anna really wants something out of this. I think she asked for socks the last time she saw it, but every time she comes up here, she's supposed to
Just on my face.
Nice. That's good.
Anna wants pink, so we're gonna do pink.
It's got this nice color going through it, but
yeah. Nice?
So she wants this. So I got this from you.
Yeah.
One of your little mini skeins, so that goes super nice.
It really does.
So I was thinking I could make little socks for Anna, and I could probably make 10 pair because she has teeny little feet.
I'll probably make quite a few things for her, a whole wardrobe. She's this big.
She's
you guys saw her last week. She's this big.
Itty bitty. She's 32 pounds.
My dog is 32 pounds. Exactly.
Her and Sadie weigh the same.
Yeah. But she'll really, really like those. Yeah. And this is Sparkle.
Yes.
You guys can sort of see it. And it's by this, it's
the Fawn and the Fox.
It's the Fawn and the Fox. Whose cardigan I'm currently sort of copying.
This one is Unicorn.
Yeah. That was, Jaymie's mother won that skein for the Yarngasm's
the Unicorn
along.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And gave it to me. Because she's like, I don't use sock yarn here.
Anna was like, here you go. Or she was like, here you go. Anna's going to love it. It's pink.
Yeah. And Anna does love it. She snuggles it all the time. So, boom.
Boom.
And then I have this skein from Shanna. I was like, if I'm making my daughter socks, I have to make my son socks.
And will he wear them sparkle socks?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Totally.
Caleb's good.
I didn't even realize it was sparkle. I was just like, it's green and yellow and black.
He'll wear it.
Sparkle.
I don't know. Will he wear it?
I'll have to ask him.
Yeah.
I don't think he'll care.
No. Oh,
bless you,
she's
Anna.
Sneezing.
I was thinking this, but I'm not really sold on it because it's this is very warm and this is very cool.
Yeah.
So I might wait.
Okay.
I could just do this without anything, but yeah, it doesn't go.
No.
I could see through there.
It's too dark.
They're the same colors, technically.
Yeah.
But not really.
They're different greens and different yellows that I use to make them, so it's
I'm gonna buy a big skein of this weekend coming up.
Yeah. I think I'm just gonna make you your own.
Save it.
I am just gonna make an extra one for you, because why not?
Just hide it under something.
Yeah, yeah.
Cause I really want it. I already have 2 patterns in mind. I'm like, I don't know which one I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
I really like this one's the black cat.
Black cat.
You can't see. It's got little bits of this yellowy green in it. There you go.
Yeah, there's a fluorescent, a neon yellow in it, and then there's teal in it. But it's very faint. It's like a cat, and I have a black cat at home, and she was my model. So
Luna.
I was like, Luna, look at me, and there she is. She's black, and then she's got yellow eyes, and I was like, I guess that's it.
Ron's cat was the same.
Yeah. What else do you have? Do you have anything else?
Not yarn.
I can't wait for you to spin all the rest of that fiber. I can't believe that one took you... The other one took you a year, and this one's flying.
It is flying.
It's your tools.
It's thicker.
Yeah.
I'm spinning it thicker, so it uses more of it quickly. But I'm just having more fun with it as well.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, you know what I wanted to talk about? Even though it's coming up, but it really should have been an administrative, but I'll throw it out there now. As many of you know, You So-and-So, Sarah from You So-and-So, and I had done a collaboration a couple months ago that went very, very well. It was the Dancing Whales bag, and I dyed up some yarn for it.
Yay.
So her and I are teaming up again to bring you another beautiful bag and yarn set. So, of course, I don't have any of this stuff with me right now because it's just in the works.
But I saw it.
Jaymie seen it.
Jaymie's so cool.
So it's going to be really, really cool. So I'm going to keep you guys posted on that. Follow me on Instagram again. I'll be showing that, and I know she will as well. If you don't already, you must follow You So-and-So. I'll put that up at the bottom.
Her bags.
To die for. And if you want to see the complete
like,
line,
so many.
if you want to see the complete line, all you have to do is join us here on Strings and More.
Wait, I have like more. Where's my
because
others?
I don't know.
Where are they? Oh, well, this is one.
These are all the bags I brought with me. Like,
and I have more, I just don't know. Oh, there's one up there. That one. Oh, gosh.
We have them all.
Right.
But seriously, they are well made. They are the most incredible bags. And as a matter of fact,
and
I
her
don't
fabric
think that...
choices. I just love her fabric choices.
I don't think I've really bought bags since I've been getting them from her. There's been a couple of bags I've seen that I like. But I haven't purchased any bags since I've been getting bags from Sarah.
See, I try... Like,
there's one other bag maker that I'm like, gonna buy
get one of
from.
Molly's bags.
You know, I have a couple of Molly's bags, and I love them. They're both unicorn bags. Yeah.
She
she has print that nobody has too.
I was all ready to buy it, and I was too late.
What happened?
She had the Harry Potter bags, and I was gonna buy Ravenclaw, and like, which ones sold out really fast? Was it Ravenclaw and Slytherin? I think whatever they
That's me
they
and you,
sold
baby.
out with I know, right? It is.
Slytherin.
They sold out like within that day,
yeah.
And like I went on that night all ready to get my Ravenclaw bag, and they were gone. And I was
gone.
Like,
She made that face.
So, maybe she'll do it again. Maybe he'll do it again, Molly.
Are you gonna do that again, Molly?
But yeah.
So stay tuned for more on that. The bags, I've seen the fabric, obviously, and I know exactly how I'm going to dye up the yarn, but they are adorable. Like, they're super cute. So that's in the works. Probably should have been an administrative. I don't even know why I'm talking about it, because I don't really have anything to show you guys, but I'm just going to tease you a little bit, you know. So if you missed out on the last collaboration, I think we did 20 kits. 10 of them were jumbo bags, which is this size. And
huge.
10 of them were regular large bags, which is this size. This time we're doing 40 kits.
Wow. Well,
yeah.
They sold out really quick.
They sold out, like, I forget how long. She texted me. She was like, they're gone. And I was like, wow, you just posted them. It was like super fast they went. So if you missed out on the last ones, not to worry. There will be 40 skeins this time, but you still have to get them fast because the fabric is like out of control. Cute. I think they're going to be available like mid-June. Like I think we said like the 11th, somewhere around there. Stay tuned. Stay tuned.
We'll let you know.
Yes.
I think I have no more yarn things to talk about.
Okay.
Yarn things.
Today,
yarn
you mean?
related things.
Yeah, I don't have any. I think I'm done for today. I didn't work on my Madewell at all this week.
It's okay.
You know, that's the sweater that just takes, like, it goes to the back burner a lot. Like, you have the featherweight cardigan.
Yeah.
And it's just constantly always in the background. Yeah. That's okay.
Somewhere.
It's all right.
Somewhere. Here.
So, that's it. Other than that, how was your last 2 weeks, Jaymie? We could talk about that.
We can. We haven't talked about it.
We
Like, I
haven't.
feel like we haven't talked about that in a while.
No, we haven't.
The same.
Yeah.
That was my last 2 weeks. Nothing interesting happened. Ron's almost done with school, So he's been going crazy.
Yeah, we actually
trying to get papers and all that.
Yeah,
done.
we didn't podcast last week because we didn't come over here last week. Because Ron was super stressed, so we were like, maybe we just let him do his paper and not stay until 1 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah. We had my brother's baby shower. Him and his girlfriend had their baby shower last weekend, so we went to that. Other than that, was there anything? I don't think there's anything.
Smooth. You guys, well, I know you guys were working on the shed and everything, so that's all done.
Oh, yeah, we have a new shed.
Yeah.
Yay!
Yeah. Jaymie and I have been exercising.
We've been walking.
Which is exercise. So Jaymie's been coming to my house like 2 times a week, sometimes 1 time.
Whenever we could get it in.
Whenever we can get it in, and we do 1 mile with the dog, and she peters out and drives me crazy. And then we do 1 mile with, I do 1 mile with weights.
Well, I laugh at her and walk freely.
Yep. Walk freely. I'm walking like this. And complaining and putting them on my shoulders.
These are really heavy.
They're heavy. They're 5 pounds each. And I'm like, this is, so heavy. I used to go to the gym every day with Seth. And I used to lift with Seth every time we went. And I'm complaining about 5-pound weights. I'm super out of shape. But we've been doing pretty good. And every time we walk, I'm like, we have to do like a fitness selfie. And we never do it.
Nope.
So I gotta tell you guys, we've been walking. Can you tell? Can you tell we're super in shape now? It's okay. I stepped on the scale in your bathroom, and I'm the same weight.
Yeah, I've been the same weight as well. Ron's telling me, he's like, it's muscle, you're building muscle.
Yeah, from
muscle
what?
weighs more than fat. And I'm like,
And boy, does it ever make us feel good, so we're sticking to that. So we did that. We did that when it's nice out.
Yeah.
What happened this week with me? Nothing. Oh, I know what was... I'm such an asshole.
What?
So, May 10th was Seth and I have been together for 15 years.
Yes.
That happened.
It's a long time, Shanna. Jesus, who the hell stays together that long?
You do. So 15 years. Jaymie and Ron have been together for 16 years. Right? I think you guys are 1 year longer than us.
We're 01. We started going out.
And we were 02. So 1 year longer. But you're married and you have kids. We've done like 0 to show for our 15-year relationship. Except...
You have a dog and a cat. Yay!
They're not people, though. So we went out to dinner. We went out for sushi or whatever. You know, Seth gets chicken teriyaki.
Yeah, I was
going
to say, Seth ate sushi?
No. There's a place that's close to our house that doesn't need reservations, so we went there. Yep. And we celebrated Sadie. We got Sadie on our 11th anniversary. So we were looking to get a dog. We found her. We liked her like a week before. But she had kennel cough, so they wouldn't let us take her home until she was cleared by the vet. And it just so happened that she was cleared that day. So they called us on our anniversary.
Aww.
And they were like, you can come pick up your dog. And we were like, oh my God, this is perfect. So we celebrated having Sadie for 4 years. Like, we took her out. We, played with her. We, got her something. And Seth was like, maybe we should go to dinner and celebrate our anniversary. And I was like, oh, then I got to put on, clothes. Because I was in my pajamas. I was like, I don't want to get dressed. But we went out anyway. So it was a big day for everybody.
Yay.
Except the cat.
The cat.
Whatever, she don't care. But that's it. We'll see you guys in a couple of weeks. Happy knitting. And get your stuff together for the boxy.
Yeah.
The boxy along, because that's going to start. Bye, guys.
Bye.